Tonight, opinions are mixed about a proposal to bring parking meters near the San Ysidro port of entry. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. The San Diego City Council will take up the issue tomorrow. CBS 8's Shannon Handy has the details and reaction from people on both sides.
San Ysidro is the busiest land port of entry in the United States, but oftentimes people will park their cars outside businesses, ignore these signs, and leave them for days. San Diego leaders say one way to change that is to add parking meters.
At Sunny Perfume on San Ysidro Boulevard, customers come and go throughout the day. Owner Sumil Gakrija likes his business to run this way, but says that flow is sometimes affected when people use the short-term parking outside for longer than they're supposed to.
Because sometimes people park their cars and leave for 2-3 days, never show up.
Which is why Gakrija supports a proposal to make San Ysidro a parking district. The San Diego City Council will vote on the issue tomorrow. If approved, it gives them the power to implement changes to address parking issues in the area, including adding parking meters.
We want to have street parking utilized the way it was meant to be utilized, and that's people coming and going into our businesses.
Jason Wells is executive director of the San Ysidro Improvement Corporation, the nonprofit who requested the formation of a parking district. He says while all of San Ysidro is included in the proposal, the intent is to only install parking meters in commercial areas, yet still have the freedom to use those funds elsewhere.
What it means is that we're able to use funds from the parking meters in that entire area, which is why we made it so large.
Funds, he says, can go towards improvements such as a San Ysidro sign, as well as a free shuttle which could take people from the port of entry to nearby trolley stops. In addition, Wells hopes being a designated parking district will draw more parking enforcement. Take this 2-hour zone, for example, where we saw several cars for sale, which he says never move.
With the parking district, we'll actually bring the enforcement itself, because right now, like a lot of other things, the parking enforcement's out of downtown San Diego. They don't want to come down San Ysidro any more than most other departments do.
As for how the public feels, reaction is mixed.
They ignore the signs.
Exactly, they do.
So you don't mind paying for parking?
No, I don't mind.
I don't think that you should. Y'all making enough money already.
If approved, San Ysidro would become San Diego's 6th parking district, joining downtown, Uptown, Mid-City, Old Town, and Pacific Beach. The council is also discussing whether or not to add the Convoy District to the list along with San Ysidro. The soonest meters would be installed here is in May. Shannon Handy, CBS 8.